Module-based planning provides complete planning and budgeting solutions for financials, workforce, capital, projects, and strategic modeling. With built-in best practice content including forms, calculations, dashboards, drivers, and key performance indicators. With Workforce, departments collaborate to plan headcount and related expenses such as salaries, benefits, bonuses, and taxes. Workforce dashboards help you review staffing and compensation trends before you update the plan. Review your workforce data at a high level to better understand key metrics such as headcount, FTE, new hire trends, existing employee expenses, and total employee compensation. Plan for new jobs using a guided wizard to create a requisition and enter the required details. You can use mass update forms for larger employee or job changes, or data loads for high-volume new hire information. You can manage existing employees, their current job assignment, and key details on the existing employees page. For example, you can change their job assignment, you can transfer them to another department, or you can plan for their departure. To transfer an employee, use the single-step transfer option if you have access to both the current and target entities. Otherwise, use Transfer Out to initiate the transfer, and the target entity owner can complete it with Transfer In. To change the job assignment for an employee, select the new job, verify hours per week, and set the FTE and year validity. When employees leave your organization, you can plan for their departure. You have the flexibility to indicate the reason for the departure. On the Employee Details page, you can review and modify individual employee information and review compensation details. On the Other Expenses dashboard, you can view a summary of non-compensation expenses by job or other workforce-related costs, such as training or travel expenses. On the Enter Expenses page, you can enter non-compensation expenses by employee and job for individual employees. You can also enter non-compensation expenses by account across employees and jobs for the selected entity. Workforce calculations are driven by assumptions and defaults, such as salary grades, hours, benefits, additional earnings, and taxes. These values are typically configured by an administrator or power user. Assumptions help standardize workforce calculations and reduce manual entry. Here is an example of labor rate assumptions with salary basis values such as annual, weekly, or hourly. Workforce uses these assumptions to calculate salary and related compensation expenses consistently across the plan. Defaults make assumptions easier to apply. Some defaults apply to all jobs and all union codes, while others apply to a specific job and union code combination. For example, you can apply common salary, benefit, additional earning, or tax assumptions broadly, and use more specific defaults when only certain roles or groups should receive them, such as a car allowance that applies only to sales managers with no union code. After entering workforce data and reviewing assumptions, you can use the dashboards and forms to understand the impact on headcount, compensation, and workforce-related expenses. To learn more, visit docs.oracle.com.